there, boogerlugs, prick up your ears and eyes. Hey there, boogerlugs, you got a big surprise. It ain't no podcast, what it is you just don't know. We're just saying, you're welcome to the Ford and Shelby Show. The Ford and Shelby Show. That is the Ford and Shelby Show.
Hello and welcome back to the Ford and Shelby Show. Another week with us.
What number is it?
25.
Right, well that's a quarter of a century.
So is that a wee milestone?
Oh, I would say it's a big milestone, 25.
I actually read that podcasts, 90% of them don't make it past their 10 episodes.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm,
well,
sure.
they're poor assholes. We've managed up to 25. I'm quite happy. Fuck them. Do you know what I mean?
We're doing well.
Aye.
So you're loving the guests. We've had Karen on.
Stack of feedback about that already.
Do you know what? I think the guest element is exciting. People are loving it. They're recommending people. And not just like famous people.
No, they don't
people
have
are
to be
asking for...
famous. They don't have to be.
Aye, they're TikTokers and...
Aye.
The guy that works in Aldi and all that's halal.
Well, aye. So be aware, Instagrammers and TikTokers, because you might get the call.
Yep.
If you're a gas bag.
You
That's
never
good, because
know.
we like a gas bag, don't we?
We like a good chat. Merch is doing well.
Yeah, you just need to go online and find it. Instagram people buy quite a bit of merchandise, and TikTok
We had to
don't.
restock the bags.
Stuff like that.
But we were asking, we went live no long ago, didn't we?
The other day.
Aye. And people were saying, you know, we'd like key rings and pens.
Aye,
but-
nudity.
Nudity. A naked calendar with you and I.
Aye. But no, it's nice. More questions, please, if you don't mind, get them in.
I send in the questions.
And Leif, our producer, will put the number up now. And there you are.
There you go.
That's
Text
good.
in.
Text
People
in.
will send me voicemails
Aye.
and like, talk about them.
I've also been, I don't know if I've mentioned to you, I've been thinking about a competition
All right.
to win something nice.
Well, we would run it.
We have the prize, and one of the people, one of the viewers will get it.
Right.
Do you want me to go and get it?
Aye.
Right, hold on. Can you keep the people satisfied?
I don't know what this is, so
while
I
I'm
don't
on?
know if it's...
Right, well, somebody gave it to me, right? And I've got it here, don't panic that you're going to be left on your own there. Right, got my slip on. Let's get it out. Right, so this is what it is. We might set the competition up soon, maybe next week, don't know. Anyway, look, our slip suit. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Big sharp intake of breath there for the studio. Yes.
Wow.
Aye,
You're going to run a competition?
I'm going to run a competition and somebody's going to win that, and it's unisex.
Oh, let's have a good look.
Aye, okay, there you go. See, I'm telling you, it's unisex, it fits you and all. It's,
Lovely,
aye,
jubbly.
It's got a name of a big brand on it, but I'm not entirely sure well, if you know what I mean.
Right, okay.
That it is thingy. But if you want one, or you want that one, we'll tell you later
That's
on.
it. How do you...
Somebody sent me it.
Right.
And asked me to do a review on a fake Rolex watch, basically. And they said to me, tell me how good it is. And it's fucking good.
Yeah, do you want it sitting like that?
Aye. Right, so that us, and get back to
That's
normal.
us. So, I'm going to fill you in
Aye.
on my Rome trip.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Rome
Listen,
again.
no, because the week that Karen was here, you know, I let Karen speak.
Yeah, well, that was good, yeah.
I mean, Karen were fighting to get a word in, you know, because
Right.
you were doing your gags and...
What?
Comes in 3 parts, Karen, you know.
Right,
I'm used to her cutting in.
So get Rome out your system, what happened?
So, as you know, I was on a secret mission. Well, it wasn't so much a secret.
No, but it was I know what you're talking about, a mission to get something for somebody. What was it again?
So, a girl I follow on TikTok, she realised she was pickpocketed. A Spanish guy was in Rome for the weekend, found her purse lying, contacted her through Facebook because he'd got her driver's licence and all that.
Still with us?
I set it all up and I said, look, if you can get this guy to go to my pal's pub, I'll go to Rome and get it.
And for the Spanish guy, go and drop the purse in
Yes.
the pub, right?
And he did, he dropped it off and I've got the purse.
Right. Any
got the
credit cards in it?
I didn't open and look.
Oh, I would have fucking whaled it for about $3,000.
That's
Get a
shocking.
pile of clays, that's what I'd have done.
Shocking.
Anyway,
But
so you've got the purse.
I've got the purse and I just need to get it to Kirsten now.
Right.
It's sitting in my kitchen. I've not made any effort, but I've been busy
Aye.
I've been busy.
Well, at least it's in the same city.
Exactly.
Right.
But I had a great weekend.
Oh, would you want to tell us about it?
Well, was that all right?
Ah, you can if you want.
I'll
aye.
not mention the word Rome,
No.
but great weekend. Caught up with my pals. Had a bit of a hangover. And if you follow me on TikTok, you'll see I made a couple of purchases.
What? You never. Oh, the fucking. Is it the
These
boots?
boots.
Leif, have you seen these boots? No. Oh man.
Right. So the night before Rome, I stayed up the full night and went to the airport. We landed at like 9 in the morning. When I had got there, I went straight to the pub because I couldn't check into the hotel till 3. And it was a wee pint of cider, then another pint, a couple of cocktails. And I had only had nachos, right? Because I realised I was getting drunk.
Do you see me heaving there? I've not been out the door. You're fucking away. Get on, mate.
Right, so I'm walking by this shop on the way back to the hotel and I'm like, oh, I love that bag, I'm aware to see. Didn't leave with the bag. I get cowboy boots, Timu necklaces, bracelets.
Where are you going to get a chance to wear a cowboy boot?
Well, I don't, maybe we could go to a country and western or something.
Right, have you got the, what do they call them? The wee short denims.
Daisy
Have
Dukes.
you got any Daisy Dukes?
I think I've got a couple of pairs of short jeans.
But you need an arse, don't you? What? She's
Listen
very
here.
flat-arsed.
So are you.
I know, but it's, it doesn't matter on a man. You know what I mean? If you were lying on your belly, right, and I rolled a golf ball down your back, it would go right down to your ankles.
It would,
It would,
actually.
do you know what I mean?
Well, listen, what do you look like in cowboy boots?
Oh, I've never had. Well, I was in America, Florida, a couple of times, and they've got dedicated cowboy shops there, and you go in and it's Stetsons and all sorts of shit. And, them shirts with the V on it and all the studs and all that. It's all quite gay. But I went in and I tried the boots on, and that confirmed it. I look very, very gay with them on. And my voice kind of went, as soon as I got the second one on, I went, aye, very good fit, aren't we? And I went, get them off me!
But your cowboy hat, was it
They
pink
were-
with a feather boa?
Do you know, my legs are that thin, right? I put them on and they were waggling about like wellies at the top. They just didn't fit me. It looked murder. No, I'm not doing any hoedown quite soon, so.
No, I can see you. You're
You're
not
about
right.
size same feet in it. Anyway, I could borrow yours. You're not 11, aren't you?
No, but people were saying in that video that I put on TikTok, geez, size of your feet. I'm a 7.5.
What about the digs?
Oh, hotel was lovely.
You sent me a wee video of that balcony. It looked well sugary. And
I
you
know
had
they
the cowboy
upgraded
boots on.
me. I know. That
It was
video.
like a fetish video.
It did, right? Because I had that plastic pleather TikTok jacket on, leopard print jeans, pleather, plastic leather, and then the big cowboy boots.
I don't like a fag next to her. She'll go up like a blue lamp.
I exactly know to mention all the amount of hairspray I had in my hair trying to hold this down. But hotel was lovely. Upgraded me to a suite with a balcony.
Very nice.
But there was no much on that balcony.
No.
One drink, you're on the edge.
Yeah, and you couldn't hang over it and look at people and that because it's all shonky, wasn't it?
No, I could hear Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare.
That's not the tune. That's not the tune. It's Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.
That was the remix version I done.
Aye.
But that's the first time I've seen is it Hare Krishna's?
Aye, going along the street chanting with the wee bells and that.
Uh-huh.
They're very placid natured, the Hare Krishnas.
But so I was leaning over looking at that. Anyway, hotel was lovely, had a rare tear, but I just need to know, get this purse to the lassie and find somebody to help me style these cowboy boots. Because they were €40.
Is that how you paid for them?
Aye, that was it. And
They're
they
not
are
worth a
nice.
fuck. They're not be leather or anything.
No, again, pleather.
Leather. Your feet will be sweating like nobody's
Squelching.
business. Well, do you want to know what I done?
Tell me.
Fuck all. I watched the telly and on somebody's recommendation, Mr. Mercedes.
Which means somebody's mine.
Aye, all right. I mean, but I'm trying to sort of kid on. We've got a world of friends that recommend things.
We've got a very small circle, haven't we?
Aye.
Tight circle. You laughed at. I'm not laughing, mate.
You with pleather boots on in a tight circle.
I have been told I've got a
Be quiet. Again with the downstairs.
I wasn't going downstairs. Listen, don't mention downstairs. It causes arguments wherever you go.
Okay. Right, okay.
Right, so tell me, sorry, I've interrupted you.
No,
as
well,
usual.
imagine that. No, it's Mr. Mercedes. Got me right away, the title, obviously. I like a Mercedes. And it's Brendan Gleeson that's in it. No.
Who's that? Is that the main Irish
He's
guy?
a kind of heavy guy.
Big, well-fed lad.
You've been watching it, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And there's something about him, it doesn't matter what he's in, he turns electric. I mean, I've seen him in a stack of stuff. I mean, you know, if he's in it, I'm watching it. He just brings it, you know what I mean?
He's got that je ne sais quoi.
I never met him, but I was in the same room as him. I was down south of Ireland, and South Ireland, right down at the coast, and I was in a wee pub, and he came in and he had a newspaper with him and a fiddle and a case. And he sat down, and the barman said to him, no, you're going to do something for us. And he went, no, he says, I'll just take my pint. And the barman's like, there's only 2 or 3 people in the shop. Barman's like,
Anyway, what wanted him to do?
I wanted him to play the fiddle he brought in with him.
Oh.
So another pint, paper got put down, he took the box out. I never noticed.
Because the 2 pints have kicked in.
2 pints have kicked in. He's opened it up and he started, Jesus Christ, an angel on the strings. Another guy went away and got a wee baran, and somebody else has got a wee flute going.
What did you do?
I'm
You just slapped your thigh?
I was trying to play my arse.
You're like,
Slap my
Hare
arse,
Krishna.
What's that? It's up there, doesn't matter. But and it got stuffed. It was that busy with people looking round the door and that. So I never get near him, but I didn't know he could play the fiddle. So anyway, I'm away up to season. I'm starting season 2.
Right, well, I'm season 2, episode 3.
And do you know what? Another thing I find about box sets. See the first episode, everything, all the sex, all the gore, and everything's in the first episode, and then you don't get it. They don't give you as much yet later on.
But this is good.
No, this continues. You always get a bit of sex, and not so much sex, but shooting and gore and that. So it keeps you going, and explosions and bad bastards. It's
There's
too
a
good.
good few explosions in it. I've never read any Stephen King's.
That was adapted for Stephen King.
I've never read any of his novels, right?
Right.
And after watching some of Mr. Mercedes there, I'm like that. I could see myself getting some of his books.
I know, I feel sorry for you almost, because Stephen King is great. See, once you've got all the Stephen Kings in you, you've got loads of books. But see if you're running to watch a picture written by Stephen King quite a while ago. It's called Christine, right?
Right.
And it's about a motor that fixes itself, right? And he goes to, he cracks the car one day, and then he goes into the house, he comes up the next day, and the bump has went, boop, boop, come back out perfect. So he starts to realise that he can bash the car, and it sorts itself, but the car's a bastard. So don't, remember I said that, the car's a bastard.
The cat.
Right, but please get that. What's it called?
Christine?
Right, I'm just checking that
you just make sure that
most
listen.
people your age don't listen.
I do listen. Did you notice the other day, I sent you an article, but I don't think you opened it because you've no spoke to me about it, but I wanted to bring it up here. Have you seen the new post boxes? Like, you know, the red post box at the end of your street? They're doing away with them. I don't know if it's in every area, but they're putting in 24/7 electronic post boxes that you can post parcels in, up to the size of a shoebox.
Aye, that's why I don't read your wee messages, because they're usually as fucking boring as that. No, I'm only kidding, and I'm surprised because, I mean, obviously it's not going to have a slit on it. You know what I mean? But
Feed me.
Wait, if we ought to get one of the red postie boxes coming down and we're getting a big one.
I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I just know that I think it's a move for the Royal Mail because they look at, is it in post that are at like Morrison's and things like that?
Aye. And they're like, we want some of that
We
fucking
want a
business.
slice of that pie.
Aye. And what about the people that put fireworks and sparklers and that into post boxes? What have they to do? No.
No, your parcel's getting blown to smithereens.
Aye. I mean, that was quite common to throw a banger in the thing and start a fire. It's funny.
I think that's been happening because see in the month of January, I've not had much mail, right? No even a bill, nothing. And then first couple of weeks of February, nothing. So where's my mail?
Somebody burning your post.
Aye, Stuart, is it you?
just bills. They're just burning bills.
Aye.
Aye.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to think there's just something dodgy going on in my bit anyway. I've had twice I've had a power cut. I had a power cut this morning.
Power cut this morning, I need toast for you.
Need toast for me. Came round to Ford's, I went, have you got an iron I can borrow? He went, no, I'll pay somebody to iron my clothes.
You don't need to give away secrets like that. I was only on the telly for 20 years. Do you know what I mean? I'm entitled to people earning my clothes. You don't want to let that out. That sounds like a driver Ferrari or something like that. Do you know, I'm a hero, you fucker.
Well, can I tell? Can you tell the other thing you do to dry your clothes?
Well, I've got underfloor heating, so what I do is actually I don't wash my big stuff. My smalls I wash, my knickers, my socks and that. So what I do is I wash all them, and why is this funny? And because she's been around and seen this, that's why she's fucking laughing.
Just get scants all over the flare.
And that's what I do. I put my scants all over the flare like it's a carpet, and then I avoid it. That only takes, the next morning I get up and I go, I can stay at this place. But my drawers are all dry. So I pick them all up, my socks, and I match them up. And that. This is a wee segment about my home life, is it?
A wee insight to who Ford does at home.
Aye, but if I look at a shirt and the Oxford's all stinking and all that, I say, I'm not washing that and ironing that. It's going to take an hour.
Do you do the whole sniff test?
Before I put my clothes on?
Aye.
No, everything's fresh every day.
Fresh as a daisy.
Every day. Do you know, my pants, I wear them 5 times because I turn them outside down and back to front and all that. But the outside clothes, fresh as a daisy.
Fresh as a daisy?
My pants would knock an army down. Just saying.
Take a look at this. Right, dare I say it?
What?
What was that?
Does it begin with a fucking R? Is it Rome again?
Italy.
Oh.
Right, no, because I want to dig you up. You keep slagging me about Rome, but the person we should be pointing and laughing at is Ford.
Look, I made a bit of a mistake with the... I've been in Rome and I saw the Trevi Fountain, well, what I thought was the Trevi Fountain. And since I've come back, and it was years since I've been there, people say I'm going to Rome, and I'm saying, don't go to Trevi Fountain. It's a fucking letdown. It's tiny. So, continue.
Aye, so he's saying to me, I didn't throw any coins in the Trevi Fountain. I've never seen it.
No.
But turns out he's probably been to one of the piazzas.
Aye.
And confused that with the Trevi Fountain.
What did you call it? The Spanish, what is it?
Aye, because what was the story? That night you went, you got a pizza and you said,
Pizza.
I sat on the stairs at the fountain.
Aye.
And there's no really any stairs. If you do sit down, the pole will shout you until you get up and get
Well,
off.
I've obviously been under the misconception that I have seen the Trevi Fountain, and in point of fact, I haven't. Mm-hmm. And you're fucking calling me all the assholes of the day because of it. And so will all the people that I tell not to go to the Trevi Fountain.
Because it was when you went, it wasn't that big, and I'm thinking, is he taking the piss? Because it's huge.
But there is another thing goes on with me. See the Empire State Building? It's not that big. Do you know what I mean? You look at it and you go, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I don't think it's what do you call it? Dubai high. I think when you go to Dubai, they really go after nut and build things in Hong Kong and that.
Dubai.
Well, what is that not how you pronounce it? Is it WWWI?
Dubai.
No.
Dubai.
You get bigger buildings in other countries, you know what I mean? Like Szechuan and all that.
Szechuan King Prawns.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I was saying to Ford, as of the 8th of February,
right.
It's £2 per person.
€2.
€2, aye, £2. €2 per person to go and get closer to the Trevi Fountain and see it.
Oh, that's bad.
But then...
It's outside.
I know, and that's like it's always been free, and it's horrible looking now because it's got all this turnstile and all these big gates. Took the look right off it.
€2. How many visitors do they get a year?
Well, I googled this. It's 10 million visitors per year just to Rome alone. And I mean, if you're going to Rome, you see the Trevi Fountain, and then you're meant to throw in a coin for like good luck. So say you throw in £1.
Right, well, according to Frank Sinatra, you throw 3 in, 3 coins in a fountain. You throw the one in. Love and honesty and all that. So let's imagine that each person, apart from paying at €2, throws €2 in.
Aye, so there you go. 20 million for the get-go, and then if you throw an extra, you've got...
Right, where's the money going?
The government apparently take it out and give it to the homeless.
Wet money?
Aye, well...
Soaking money?
Aye, wet coins.
Right, is that what they give the homeless people, aye? They've not got a home, so they can't go and get a towel and dry their hands and that. Here's a pile of wet coins. I wouldn't even do that to a homeless person. You know what I mean? Put them in a puddle first and then give them the money. They're dirty bastards, the Italians, and that sort of thing. I don't believe that. They're quite, they've been known for being corrupt and that. I don't think that whole 20 million's going to the homeless.
Well, no, because people are still homeless.
Aye.
But I'll give you a better laugh. I saw in the news that one of the cherubs on the fountain had been taken away for like restorations and whatever.
Aye, all that.
It's come back, and guess who it looks like?
A cherub? Me.
Oh, so I wanted to say you. And then
You've got to be cherub face.
I don't. No, it's not me.
Okay.
Spitting image of Georgia Maloney.
The Prime Minister.
Georgia. Big Geo.
I quite fancy her.
I knew he was going to say that. You've got a thing.
About what? About Italian Prime Ministers now?
No, but we were watching the news the other day and you liked somebody else on the news, didn't you? He's got a thing for a woman in a suit with a bad attitude.
Well, she's got a bad attitude. She's right to the right. But
Vavanculo.
I know what that means. You've not been allowed to say it in this programme. It's disgusting. You know?
Pizza.
Stop it. End up talking filth. Nah, no, get translated, we'll get took off.
Cancel.
No, give me her name again, Georgia Maloney.
Georgia Maloney, she's the Prime Minister of Italy.
She's just a business. I think she's a right wee fiery. I think she'd be up for a right good laugh. But I know even what my approach would be.
What?
I'd say, listen, see all that politics and all that, stick it up your arse. I would say, whatever Italian ass for arses. I would say, you can stick that, Maloney. I'd say, what today has come up to my house and I'll cook you an Italian meal.
Right, what would you cook, Georgia, then? You need to make her a pasta dish.
No, she's used to all that. She's used to all that.
Right.
Something different.
Right.
So I go like that, right? Sit yourself down. What was her first name again?
Georgia, you're after a great start. You're like, what's your name again?
No. Right, Georgia, sit down or stand up. You're too wee. Are you sitting or standing? Doesn't matter. Go there, I'd say, to where the table is. And I'll have all napkins and all that. It'll be all lovely. Right? And then I say, no looking round, because my cooker's in my living room. Don't look round. And then there you go. I go over the tap of reading and I put the plate down. Hoops. You know, they're spaghetti, aren't they?
Oh, spaghetti hoops.
So it's hoops. Right, like
She's
that.
not seen that. She's not even had that.
And I've also got Georgia for another tin of open spelt out in that alphabetic spaghetti. Right? Toast.
I was going to say, have you got the toast?
No, but toast and just garlic on it like that, rubbed in with my hands. And, that'll get her jaws off. You know, she'll go like, I have never tasted the spaghetti like this in my whole life. I love you. Never mind throwing coins in a fountain or for gosh. She'll say. I don't know what accent she uses. But I don't mind her talking because, I'm not into Italian.
I should be shouting at you.
Shouting the ball and call me all the fat bastards under the sun. And what is this you've offered me? You've insulted me and my country and I don't understand any of it.
You wonder what they would really think about spaghetti hoops, though.
Well, it's spaghetti, innit? They're spaghetti eating people, aren't they?
Would you take her for a deep fried pizza?
Aye, I'd take her for fuck
This
all.
the pizza crunchy, eh?
Aye. These are a Scotch egg.
A Scotch egg.
You know what I mean? I would like, anyway, I do fancy her a bit.
Well, I'll get you a laugh.
And she's an actual chair. What?
Look at you both on your iPads.
Mine keeps timing out, by the way.
I went from camera to camera and you both just like wee wanes on your iPad.
Well, you can cut that out.
No, it's funny.
Is it funny? I'm only looking at nudie pictures, so I can get through this. That's good. Just, well, yeah.
Like, see when I was in Italy?
I would bang her nose off. No, if she was a cherub, you know what I mean? They break, didn't they? The wee noses and that. I would definitely
Would you
bang.
just chew it off?
Aye, knock it off.
Knock it off. Listen, see when I was flying in for Edinburgh, I've never noticed this in my life. I made a joke on the plane and I did get a few laughs.
Well, like we're all going to die.
If you want to
hate that.
No, I said, well, that looks like Epstein Island, right? Hold on.
Wait a minute, no, it's not between Edinburgh and Glasgow, that island.
No, but wait, I've never seen it before. I had to
Right.
Google it when I landed. I took a photo and then done the reverse Google image. In Schmickery Island
Go away.
was used in World War I and World War II for gun emplacement.
For a post. For an outpost, like keeping an eye on the water and that. Mm-hmm. Right, can you go there?
Well, I then did go onto YouTube and if you can get close to it, but it's the Bird Protection Society or something that's got it.
They've took out Ailsa Craig, Ailsa Craig, the clotty dumpling in the water. That's a bird sanctuary. The closer you get, the more chance you're going to get shot on. It's as simple as that. No, loads of seagulls and all the rest of it like that. You're about coming. Seriously.
But I've never noticed that. I must land into Edinburgh when it's dark. But that day that I landed, it was broad daylight and I saw the island.
Aye, listen, I don't want to go on about that guy Epstein and that, but there was photographs going about. And his lips were all thick all the way round and they were all swollen and you could see bulbous and sore looking. So apparently that's
Are you trying to say I had this, what is it, a disease?
No, I never said you've got a disease.
And you said that's scabies. Anyway,
No,
doesn't matter.
we can still go back about the scabies. And the other thing is you can get rid of chlamydia.
I've not got chlamydia.
I never said you did. I can't think of any other disease I would have. Okay, why are we still talking about this? Anyway.
Because you're telling us about Krusty Epstein.
Well, wait till I tell you, the Krusty
Right.
Moose and that, right? That is, and I can't remember the name for it, but what's cannibalism? It's a practice.
So he's got that through chowing bodies.
What's the word?
Would be
Kuru! What, did I get it before you?
Guru, aye.
It's Kuru. Have you heard of this, Leif?
Aye.
I'm fucking sure you have. Right, anyway, it's eating somebody, right?
Right.
And apparently there's an enzyme that the brain produces when it dies, which is toxic to obviously another human. And
Right.
when you've been eating bits of a human, you get this flare-up on the face. That's what it says.
He's been eating dead people.
Well,
Apparently. Allegedly.
He's done every fucking thing else. So, listen, have you seen the movie? What's the name of that movie where the aeroplane crashes in the mountains and snow? And they're all,
I've seen. I can't remember what it was called.
no, but everybody's seen it. You go back and look at it. Mm-hmm. What's the first part? Say I died in a plane crash and you've managed out
Right. Okay.
and you've no got any injuries. You and a couple of other people, and I'm dead. Right, amongst the other people are all lying about dead. Some in chairs, some no. Some half eating their dinner and all that. when half, some people on the wing. But in any case, what part of me would you eat? You've got to eat me. You've got to eat me. There's no.
Well, I'm not picking your arse because there's nothing on it either.
No.
And you wouldn't be eating my arse because there's no flesh in that.
No.
I would go for your bicep. And I'll tell you why.
It's all muscly and fibrous.
Well, a good chow into the muscle, right?
All right.
I wouldn't take your forearm because it's too hairy.
Two hairy forearms, right?
And your legs, the little spurtles, they're like wee bread.
Spurtles.
Spurtles, not a
What are we
spurtle
having
is.
tonight? Spurtles.
Do you know what
Kellogg's Spurtle. I don't.
Spurtles is a wee wooden spoon used for stirring porridge.
Oh.
There's a wee useless fact for you.
Well, you're right, it's the arse. In that film,
Is it?
in that film, they had 3 arses in the snow, right? 3 wee arses.
Is that not the film Human Centipede? 3
No.
wee arses sitting on a wall.
3 wee arses lying out, the rest of them buried with snow, and you see the guy cutting the arse cheek and sitting eating it raw. They've got nothing to cook it with. Apparently, that's your go-to, your arse meat. Just letting you know. Then you would have to start eating. See, you'd get any bothered. You'd get lifted, right, when they came. The airlift people would come, right, and they'd see you. And they'd go, who's that mad bastard down there eating that guy's biceps and his legs? They'd shoot you. Any respectable, what do you call it, cannibal starts with your arse.
Right, well, what you washing it down with? Because you've only got snow. We then cutting up the ladder a cup of snow cones, with pissy snow cones.
It's either a piss slushy or a blood slushy, isn't it?
Oh, and then you could say it's like a cherry ice blast.
Aye, in
I
your
like
own
that.
mind, there's dinner in that. Arse and blood.
Arse and blood.
But I thought I'd mention it to you anyway, so keep your facts straight.
Right, so Kuru, if anybody's out there with scabby lips, we know that you've been eating dead bodies. Is that right?
Aye.
Okay, well, actually, on the subject of death, let's hop off this quickly. But Catherine O'Hara, she passed away. I feel we need to give her a shout out.
Well, it's a shame. Like Brendan Gleeson, everything that she was in was magic. She brought magic to the set.
I mean,
You don't. What today's got on the internet? Excuse me. Put her name in and run down a list of movies, and I bet you there's not one you couldn't watch all the way through. That's a single achievement. That is.
I mean, Home Alone for me, one of my favourite Christmas films. Beetlejuice, of course. And then- Dale.
So she's dynamite.
Most recently, Schitt's Creek. Have you watched any of Schitt's Creek?
Some. I never. Who's her man or plays her man? Who's that fella?
Eugene Levy.
Aye, them together, perfect.
I think if somebody should check in on him because they were really close. They've been in Eugene and her in films.
Aye, they were in the doggy picture and all that, singing songs about the Labradors and dogs and all that. They're really
His ma
funny.
was for the Gorbals.
Was that?
Eugene Levy's ma was for the Gorbals.
Aye.
No, I'm not entertaining that at all.
No, it is. I remember hearing that.
Well, but wait a minute. Nobody for the Gorbals has got them eyebrows. Them big
She's
thick.
a Polish Jewish immigrant. She moved to the Gorbals when she was younger.
That's good,
Oh.
aye. You should get a job on a show where facts are important. Is that Bridget Max on a woman right enough? Or a man? I don't really care about that, you know. You know how sometimes they say Michelle Obama's a man and that? There's absolutely no way she's a man.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
Well, remember in a previous episode I spoke about watching Candace Owens, and I only discovered Candace Owens because she was doing a thing about Brigitte Macron, right? Well, she thinks that Bridget's, I just got to say Bridget, I don't really like saying Brigitte, right? So I'm just going to say Bridget, right? So she said that Bridget's actually a man.
No.
Right. Well, I don't know what you think, right? But then, in these files, it says that Macron, the guy, was it Emmanuel? Was he, or Manuel? Manuel and Macron, right? That he's actually got a boyfriend, which would then make sense.
Well, if a man's got a boyfriend, it doesn't automatically stitch a cock onto the woman, does it? I mean, if you're a man and a wife and a guy's having an affair with another man, that's no you a man and on you. That's ridiculous.
No, but
so
they're
it would
saying,
make sense.
No, but they're saying Bridget is the man. That's why they're saying his boyfriend.
Right, I want to get off this. I'm not really, it's not my thing.
I don't really care. I just thought it was interesting. Listen, Ford, at least we're knowing the files. Mark's safe from the
No,
the
but
Epstein files.
there's funny people coming up on the internet saying, people you don't know, I'm on the Epstein file because I got Epstein. I've changed his name for regulatory things, reasons. He's on the flight. A lot of people were on flights. They didn't go to the island or get their hole in a baby or nothing because the thing with Puff Daddy wasn't there and that. Did Puff go?
I don't bet you Puff's been. But they're saying a lot of stuff's going to come out about Big JZ, Big JZ.
Is there?
Aye. Because
Pop stars are dirty bastards, aren't they?
I know, do you think what happens is, you think, sorry, I've actually got scabies and fleas, I'm dead itchy. Do you think it's because...
What is that you're doing?
It's my hip, sorry.
Right.
Do you think it's because they've got that much money, they then become bored and it's like, what kind of crimes can I commit?
Right, here's the way I think it goes in all seriousness. Out trying to get an acting job. Fucking about can't get an acting. Here, you get an acting job. Right. The next minute, you're quite a voice. And the next minute, a lot of different film companies come for you. I'm just giving you one example. Right. And then suddenly, you've got 500 million in the bank. Right? So they've done all the M&Ms. They've had all the good stuff out of Marks. Right? They've done, I mean, like top end stuff. Seriously, prawn sandwiches a lot. It's no bother. They don't even look at the fucking price. You know what I mean? Then they get good shoes out of Clark's and all that. They've got all the stuff that they want. You can get the wee suede boots or you can get the ordinary. I mean, they've got all that. So they must wake up one morning and go, I want to eat a baby. It's a natural thing to wake up in the morning and go, I've got that much money, I want to go and torture people and drug them and shag them. Right? So there should be a company that, you know, looks after the famous to make sure they don't step over the line. Because that's just what they do. Well, otherwise, why is there so many big names? Mandelson, our guy, the government kicked out a wee while ago there for being involved in it. Fucking government guy. What's he even doing there in the first place? Apparently to raise money, getting money off of Epstein. Lot of shite. Lot of shite.
Well, take a look at this. Right.
That's it.
Oh!
Oh, that's right, Shelby. If you can, give those guys a wee wave down there with the cameras. We'll get a wee picture.
No, I know what happens here. Me!
Are you leaning a wee bit further back? And then you just want to give those guys a wee wave before you go as well, pal?
I know what's going Fucking hell! Here, this really chokes your fur. It's bitter cold. Oh, fuck me. Oh. It's pissing it rain as well.
I don't need your advice. It's been doing that already. I'm the heaviest we've got.
Safety.
Make a fucking explosion. That's.
Cameras all sorted, ready to rock. That's right, Ford. Step down towards me, this way. Aye, and then keep shuffling over to your left. Debbie's going over. through it, and then back to the middle, and then with this hand, hold on to this wee strap just there. Yep. That's it. And then sit all the way down, let your feet dangle out to the edge. Send it.
I'd like to make a long speech in this point. You thank everybody.
And then lean as far back as you can forward, all the way back. Right, Shelby, I'm giving you the reins. There you go, whenever you're ready.
Is it ready, Shelby? Shelby!
Just throw it towards you.
You put on the fucking... Somebody fucking tell you, Shelby! Hey! Give it in! Oh! These my glasses, I can't see anything. Oh, that's refreshing. That's good, wasn't it? Listen, our first... Oh, we've got a guest, right? So our guest this week has got a connection with that. But we need to get a guest.
Right, will we reveal the guest then?
Reveal the guest now, please.
Mr. Paul Black,
Paul
everybody!
Black!
Oh, thank
That
you.
is lovely.
I was trying so hard not to laugh when you
No.
were giving me the intro because you told me not to laugh, but it's
No, it's
hard.
Listen, I've never met you.
No, till now.
Obviously, I met you 5 minutes ago.
Aye.
But for the purpose
They
of
don't
this,
know that.
they don't know. So you're sitting there, and we were going to go. Well, we didn't know where to go for you, your brother, but you're better looking.
I was with him
Did you
2
say you're
seconds
better
ago.
looking?
You're better looking, so you're better camera wise, you know, and you've got your single here and all that. So you're safe here. Don't worry.
Aye, okay,
Anything you
good.
say,
Anything you say about
nobody will
Aye,
hear
this is
except the podcast. No, but so what I had to look, it's not as if I had to go and look you up. I know fine who you are. Do you know what I mean? And I think your career's absolutely rocketing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say rotten.
No,
I would accept
no,
that.
you're rocketing in all directions, Tay. You know, it's not just social media. We can see you everywhere. And that's why it was important we got you in. We'd Camden Bar and we're not taking any old shite in here, you know.
Aye.
So that's why we brought you in.
And your daughter's a
Love
big
Karen.
fan of...
My daughter watches it.
I
I rely on that a lot. See,
Yeah.
when people, that's how I get intergenerational people to come to my show. I'm like, either people come up to me and they go, my mom loves you or my bird loves you. And that's why I'm like, right, okay, so I know what my next target is. I need to get the straight men.
Right.
I don't know how.
Do you have many straight men that come to your shows?
They're always, but I always get the impression their bird brought them. But then, like, when you're talking to my brother about his show, it's like we have different demographics. So, but as a family, we cover all bases.
Right, well, your demographic is be different for you as well.
Oh, aye.
Because I'm here, it's mostly people that are going to the post office and stuff like that.
Velcro shoes.
They're older people on the bus now watching it. So, yeah, there's a whole new world of
Aye.
people you can bring in.
People that have never heard of me.
So, your follows and all that are amazing, the way it's all picked up for you, isn't it?
Aye,
I mean, when did you start to realise that you've got something here?
I don't know if I still have, and I'm not being one of the people like, oh,
Yeah.
do you think so? I don't know. No, I don't know. I've been doing online stuff for fucking ages. Like,
Did you start out in 2017?
Aye.
Posting...
Yeah, You've done
was that
some
the boy?
research.
Was that the boy, the American voice you were doing?
Aye. So that was the first or the second thing I ever posted online. But it was back when Twitter wasn't like ran by Elon Musk, and it was a place where we were all happy. But it's all gone now.
I'm
But
watching Twitter the now. I've been on Twitter for a long time. I've got 160,000 followers. I'm never
you
on
can't
it.
give that up.
I know you can't get up, but I will only join in.
Aye.
I knew what I'm getting. I told you. Every single thing in my stream is, am I too fat? Would you pump me? Right?
So
Loads of them.
That's insane.
And
Scotty
yeah,
Bobby?
it takes a long time to go through every one.
I know that's half a day gone.
Aye, and you're like, is that a
You've even got
filter?
your bed.
I know. So, when did you start to find out who your demographic
Well,
was?
on Twitter, I'd kind of built up a bit of a following for doing just funny sketches. But I've seen this some other day. It was easy back then because like 5 people were doing it. And 10 million people are doing it.
Yeah.
But so I started there, and then during like a lot of people during lockdown started using TikTok, and that opened me up to a kind of new audience of like a lot more people, and then that's when I started doing like stand up and stuff. So that's probably about when I started making it like my actual job. When I thought I could.
So that was 2017 then, roughly.
Aye.
So what age were you back then?
what was that, 9 years ago? 20?
20.
19? 20, aye.
Say 14.
14. I was a child prodigy. I grew up in a council estate with no money, and when I was 14, I just
Here, but
I broke it.
the stand-up's a bit of a shiter, isn't it? The first time you got to do a
What was
stand-up,
it
the
like?
feeling.
Well, my first stand-up gig was an hour, right? I never did like the now you do 5 minutes here and there, or
Aye.
and then I build up to a 10-minute. I just done it because it was it was 2021, and it was lockdown, and the Fringe was like. They could do some shows, but nobody was coming from abroad, so they thought, oh, do you know who's actually got some comedians for the first time in Fringe history? They were like, Scottish people, aye, we've heard of them. So they, despite us being in Edinburgh, I actually just realised the Scottish people that do comedy, and I got offered to by the Guild Balloon to do like a show in a car park, very nice car park.
Nice venue.
I will say it was a Castle Terrace car park, so there's castles in the
Oh,
back.
wow.
Oh, lovely.
And they made it really nice,
Did
but
it
the thing
rain?
was, it did for a lot of people's shows, but no mine, thank fuck, because there was no coverage at all. It was fully outside, and we just were lucky. We did 2 shows, and I wrote a sketch show. My brother was in it, and my friend Kendra, who I do a podcast
Yep.
with, we did a wee half stand-up, half sketch show, and it was good because if you built a platform online, you know, you can just sell tickets to the people. You don't need to be like trying to find an audience to stand up. So even if you're shy, they don't care. They're just happy to be at the house.
That's a great fucking note, isn't it? Because we're pretty shy every week, but we're still getting our audience.
Yeah.
But we've not done a show outside.
Tell you what, see if you've ever done like, and I know you have in the past, like any live comedy stuff, right? And all the effort you put in, especially if it's characters and it's scripted, all that effort. See me do a live podcast, fuck all effort. It's amazing. You go on stage and you go, oh, I just do what we're doing normally, but there's people here.
Aye.
And it's amazing. You go, do you know what? Why would I bother with all that writing stuff that takes me ages, and then I have to get somebody giving me notes and it tell me it's no funny, and then me going, is it funny or there? You don't need to do any of that.
Who did you deal with to go do Balloon? Because that was a Karen Corn still.
Katie Corn, her daughter.
The daughter, right.
Aye, so both of them, but they gave me that.
Dynamite people to work with. I in my early days, I had a double act as well. They were very good to us. They gave us a good room, and then because it was still game, but it was a play in its original form, and because it done so well there, they financed a trip for us to go to Toronto for 3 weeks to their festival. I don't know if you know about
days
that.
are gone.
Well, that might be right, but there's a festival right after. You know, as you get to the summer, there's one in Toronto, and they love it. They come in their droves.
I suppose I think sometimes as well, you just need to go where Scottish people are,
Aye.
and you could sell a show. Because see when
Berlin.
Berlin. I clearly didn't register it actually because I was going, I of course love the place. But no, when I do shows in London,
They have a lovely room. The people are lovely.
they did stand up there. My brother was telling me he'd done stand up.
I've been asked to go.
But I've not done that yet. But I would.
So have you been out the country?
I've done I've done a UK tour before. I'm about to do another one, but I did UK and Ireland, I should say.
Yeah.
But when I do a show in London, it's the first time I've done it. 90% of the people there are Scottish people that live in London. So it's kind of like international kind of.
For that, aye, where would that be?
So the last 2 times in London, I've done Leicester Square Theatre, which is a lovely room. I love playing it in there. Or this year I did Soho.
Already lovely room. You don't need to say that. They're fucking middens. Every one of these rooms are fucking middens. They smell of sweat.
Do you know?
Indeed, comedians that have died before you.
I know, but see, that's why I keep a wee mental list of ranking of green rooms.
Yes.
And then I stopped doing that because I realised there's
You've
only
got
ever
your
been
coat
one
stole.
good one. I never like no, there was only one good one. I think that on my list of all shite.
I know they're bad, aren't they?
And see, my auntie, she comes to like, all my shows, right? And she always goes, "Can I come backstage?" And I'm going, "You don't fucking want
nothing
it."
there
She goes,
for
"I
you."
do." She's like, "Oh, backstage at Pavilion Theatre." I'm like, it's just like a factory.
Aye.
It's terrible.
Aye.
It's not terrible. It's nice enough for what it is, but there's nothing exciting about going backstage.
Are you thinking maybe then that you'll just keep progressing with the stand-up?
See, for me, it's the thing with stand-up is you can do it in your own terms and you can do it whenever you want. Like you don't need to wait for anyone's permission. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, can I make this idea? You just go and do it, and you go straight to your audience and you make money and you make a living. That's the kind of main motivator. I know that sounds like I don't like doing it. I love doing it, but like it was never what I set out to do, and I never thought I want to be a stand-up comedian when I grew up.
What did you want to be?
I want to just write stuff, you know, and that's why when I started doing a lot of character stuff, because I like that. That's why I like performing. But
Oh,
there's
you
less
can't
opportunities.
just be behind the scenes. You've got a lovely face.
Do you know?
Do you know what I mean?
I'll take that, but I think that's a big reason it puts me off. I love just directing stuff and being behind the scenes because
No, I was
don't-
going to say radio.
I've tried that. I know. I'm like, that could be a steady earner. I'm just constantly looking for a steady earner, and it's not coming.
That's
right.
it, whatever
I'm
brings in
not
the doors.
interested in your fucking sidies making 21 quid in the sidies. But what's staying up at 4 in the morning trying to come up with something funny?
Aye.
You know what I mean? Diarrhea and all that. I don't know why I said
Did you
diarrhea.
do diarrhea?
Aye.
Did you do writing it at uni or?
No, I did television studies at Cardonald College.
What
No,
did-
Cardonald College. See,
Right,
like,
so
ooh.
no, but what they say? No, I hate that. I hate that when colleges get dissed.
Aye, no, because they're much better. See, for creative stuff,
Yeah.
very practical,
Yeah.
and you actually go. They just go and make stuff, and obviously everything you make is fucking dog shit,
Yeah.
but you make it and you learn. So I did that, but I went to uni first because I remember being in school and being like, I want to make films. That was always the goal. I was like, I want to make films. I remember telling my careers advisor, and he went, let's pick something a bit more realistic.
Something you can get.
And
Plaster and sun,
but when I
you're
think
good
back,
at that.
who do you talk to realistic with my life? Why are you making decisions? Who
That's
you?
right, because if it was a college, you could come out a plasterer. You get a filmmaker and come out a bit of plasterer. That's fucking terrible, isn't it? Because it's just next door to the film thing. So have you cut any wee films then?
I made.
I know you made the sketches. I've seen
Aye,
through
I made
them.
a short earlier this year. Last year now. I made a short film called Govan Fair Queen, available to
Yeah.
watch on iPlayer right now, starring Elaine C. Smith. So that was the first kind of official
You got
short
Elaine?
film. Aye.
Dynamite.
Do you know what? I didn't expect her to do it, but I just went, just send her it,
Yeah,
see
chance.
what happens. And she said aye. And I was like, all right. Now that way you're going, why the fuck's she doing this? And I was like, no, you can't go on with that attitude. Imagine she arrived and I went, why you what the fuck are you doing here?
What made you say aye for?
It's bad feeling when you get into the room.
aye.
There's only one professional in the room.
I know. I was like, she said aye, but she's going to get here and go,
What the fuck is that? Mickey Mouse operation. That's good.
So I've done some stuff like that, but I've done quite a few. I've got something in development now, but I've had things in development. You know, it's like it's hell. It's like it's so long, and right. And I directed a pilot back in 2019, and then another thing in 2022. So that was my third official credit.
Was this pilot, did they know where he was going?
No, it didn't go
That's a
anywhere.
hell of a
this
business,
pilot.
isn't it? You're going to Tenerife and the pilot's saying, can you direct me?
Tell me when to take a left.
Am I going too fast? Am I going in the wrong direction?
I
And they
know,
pull
ta-
him out. That's
Taxi
Tenerife
drivers do
there.
that.
Pilot Paul.
Aye, but no, it was one of the things that it was funny because it was called a pilot, and I was very naive. I'd never made it, so I was like, "This is it. I've made it. I quit my job to do a pilot and on BBC Scotland." And I thought, "This is it. I've made it." And then afterwards, they were like, when it was coming out, they started calling it a comedy special, and I was like, "Wait, where's the word pilot went?" Because that implies.
No, they've seen it and they've liked it and they've went, get that scrubbed out of there. Why is that still on the back of the cassette? Scrub pilot.
And every so often it comes back on because I forget they do like a deal thing where they buy it for so many years and it comes back on. It's so funny because most people will be like, that's great, it comes back on, but me, I'm like, get it off, stop playing it.
Did you, was that for the BBC?
Aye.
Aye. We went to BBC to ask them, could we do a what do you call it? A sitcom when we were doing Trevi Fountain. They said, no, it's too difficult for us to do that. You can't be making sitcoms. You just keep doing the sketch show. Or arguing with them and all the rest of it. And they went, aye, okay. So we made the pilot for Still Game, and it lay on a shelf for a year, already made,
That's terrible.
and it was doing the bars.
What? Doing the banners
Like
before.
people were punting it.
Somebody took it out of the BBC and got it copied and put it back on the shelf again.
Was it you?
Well, no, but
You're like, I'm getting out there.
it did definitely bring the thing forward. We
Oh,
were
aye.
complaining it's doing the bar and we went, fuck it, we'll do a
That's good
series.
to know.
Aye, just remember.
Maybe I'll start leaking things.
But you've not done a pilot, Paul. Yours is a special. You know?
You can't leak
You
a pilot
can't
if it's not a pilot. Aye, but well, it's interesting because see, sketch shows kind of the pilot I did was a sketch show as well, and it kind of it's like they've kind of came back in and they're a bit cool again. Like there was a big obviously era of sketch shows been
was.
massive, and then they kind of were like no, and do you know who I blame for everything?
Lemmy?
No, love Lemmy. I love Lemmy.
So
who
do
I
we.
blame for everything is Phoebe Waller-Bridge, right? Fleabag.
She didn't go to fucking college, did she? She went to Eton.
Aye.
Or the other
but
one.
the thing was, no, I don't. Like, she obviously made an amazing show, but see, after Fleabag came out, that was like they always do this.
After the first episode, I thought to myself, I'm not watching this if it's going to be like this every week. Do you know what I mean? But what about the speed that she went for
aye.
that anal sex scene to where she is now?
I thought we were just going to
Can
talk
I
about career
tell you
check.
something? I've never watched Fleabag.
It
know.
is good.
That
It's
is
really
good.
good.
Should I start?
Aye, you should, but my issue isn't with her or that. It's that after that came out, right, it was so successful that they went, everything now needs to be like a comedy drama, a dramedy, if you will.
Dramedy, that's right.
Aye, so they all kind of, but this is the problem, they always go, we need this thing, and you always go, but you weren't looking for that when you found it, so this approach doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'll probably never get it made again. But so with that came out, everything became kind of leaning toward, it was harder to make stuff that was just like out and out funny, like ridiculous
Because it
and
has to be
daft.
like Wally Polly Wodger or whatever her name is. I can't
you,
remember
you need to be going through something.
When we did Still Game, they said, it's just you sitting around a fire. They came to see the play and they went, it's just you sitting around a fire. Nobody wants that. We get big, they send out a missive, write us some half-side stuff. So and how are you going to beat that?
Aye.
You need to keep moving it all together. Do you fancy, see, gag writing's greedy.
I've never written for somebody else before, but I would love to do it, because then obviously it's amazing, because if it's shite, you just go, they're terrible. It's not to do with me. And if it was good, you go, I wrote that, by the way.
But where do you, sorry, I've asked you
I'm
already.
29.
Right, well, you're in that's when I broke, 29.
Right,
Okay, it's a great age. It's a great age. 29, 30 is where it starts happening.
But when did you start writing stuff?
About 3 years before,
Right.
4 years before, I'd done stand up and that. But no, we didn't really crack the thing.
Aye.
But what I was going to say was, people should be looking at you for sitcoms or stuff that they're doing on TV. There's no reason, and I'm not saying that because you're sitting here. The stuff that I've looked at, I thought to myself, there's no reason why he shouldn't be climbing through telly, hired by somebody else to come in and play John or Brian or whatever. So I don't.
I would definitely like to do that, and you've heard it here, so I keep going to look at a camera and it's there.
What is that you're looking at? Is that a bulb or something?
You heard that. Aye. So take action.
No, but I'm just saying there's a lot of stand-up guys that you look at and you go, they've been no use. and no, it'd be no use in a sitcom.
Well, it's because I think that makes sense, because that's never what I wanted to do. Because stand-up is different. But if you add a lot of my shows, I spend half of it kind of trying to do a character or doing an impersonation when I'm telling a story. So like it's less kind of straight stand-up, because I see some people and they're amazing at just writing like gags, constant like their thing, and I like doing. The thing is, I find it dead hard to post clips of stand-up as well, because I always tell a story that's far too long, and I'm like, oh, not doing that wee bit. Then people will be like, what happened?
What happened before it? What happened to end it?
See, the other thing about that was that when I started stand-up, the first time I ever, Bruce Morton said to me, get up and do it. And I did a junkie, and because what I was doing was, I can do the character, I can hide behind the junkie. There's an element of that in there when you're doing stuff.
It's less scary.
You're not burning yourself. You're going out and just acting, and so if it doesn't come out right, it doesn't come out right because you're a junkie.
Would you ever try it stand-up?
I've been contacted.
You're ever stone up, you lazy bastard.
You can sit down. Sit down.
I've been contacted by two people, and I wrote back and went, but me stand up? And the guy was like, aye, how, why not? I think I've heard people refer to me already as a comedian, because I've made somebody laugh once for storming in my kitchen.
That's all it is, isn't it?
But I feel that's what's happening with TikTok. Right, let's talk about that for a second. People, post a few videos on there, and it's some people, lucky enough to be seen, and then they're propelled into something else. Like, because what's that? I think you've done a bit of work with. Is it Kim Blythe?
Oh, Kim.
She started it on TikTok.
Aye.
She's very funny.
She's great, and she does stand up now.
Who's rotten?
Look, you don't need to name MD, but have you been and looked at some of these people doing stand up and went,
what are you doing this for?
So pish.
I think this asking.
Come on, Paul.
That was
amongst company. Come on.
How many parts of my career do you want to destroy? I'm never going to do stand up or work in telly again.
No, I'm not saying. Observing.
Well, everybody has things that they think that isn't my cup of tea.
Aye.
But no, I wouldn't judge it like that purely because I know plenty of stand-ups would say that I'm no like a traditional stand-up because I didn't do the circuit the way they did. So, but there is people when I go,
fashion. You might be an actor if you've done theatre.
Right,
you don't need to come from any direction.
It's that vibe of like if you've not been like booed off a miners club in the 80s, then I'm like, I wasn't even fucking born.
My
favourite
favourite thing is to watch a comedian dying for the back, like,
I hate
and
it.
they got me go, dear care. I remember what that was like, you know.
Oh, aye. But do you know, I was saying to somebody the other day that one of my pals who did a wee bit of stand-up, and she was like, should I do it again? I was like, aye. She went, no, but what if this happens? And I always say this to people that are just starting stand-up. I'm like, dying on your arse on stage is objectively fucking hilarious.
Yes.
See, if you think about it, you've actually wrote this wee joke and you've practiced it in your house, in the mirror maybe, and you've walked about with a deodorant can pretending it's a mic, and you're going, right, this is going to be brilliant. You go out, you get booked for a gig, you go out onto a stage.
Get the mic, Madeline McCann, fucked it. You know what I mean?
and they can't laugh.
They do
That's
laugh.
hilarious.
Aye.
That's
I
funny.
think
It doesn't feel hilarious in the
I think
moment.
you need one
Oh,
or two.
absolutely. Because see, when I was saying earlier, when I first started live stuff, it was people that followed me already. So I hadn't been in a room with strangers.
Right.
I actually did a gig at the Stand in Edinburgh last week. And when they book you, you do the Friday and the Saturday in Glasgow. Then the next weekend you do Friday and Saturday in Edinburgh. So I'd done the Glasgow ones, went well. I was like, this is great, fantastic, brilliant, well done, Paul. Next weekend I did Edinburgh, did the exact same set in the exact same way, could not have died in my arse more, and I was the headliner, which is even worse because there's this kind of like, the people kind of expect, well, you must be the best one.
Yeah.
Then I went out and it was just, and I was meant to do 25 minutes, right, and I always keep forgetting to buy a watch. We can use that as a segue.
It's a watch, you can put your name down for a competition.
I'll try and win that Rolex and that'll help me on stage. But it's because I don't do stand up that often. I always go, is it fake?
Fake.
So I just do that. A Rolex.
Rocks.
Aye. Well, I need something with a timer on it, right? Because I always forget to get one until I'm on stage and go, fuck.
You lose the concept of
And
how
I
long
can't,
you've been
and I
on.
can't see they go, we'll give you a flash at 50 minutes. I'm blind as fuck. Never have my specs. I can't see it.
Aye.
And I had a terrible one once where it was at the Fringe and Gilded Balloon do that thing late and live.
Oh, please.
And it's mental, isn't it? It's
I mean, what a bear pit that is.
it goes on till, I think it used to be, apparently it used to be more mental in its day.
Yeah.
But I think it goes on till 2 a.m.
Well, you know you've arrived when they offer you one.
Aye.
Because they know that you can deal with bears.
Well, I couldn't.
What?
I couldn't. They gave me a headline, man. No, I never drink before stand up, right? Because I'm always like, I always thought to myself, if I have to have a pint before it, I'll always need to, and it's just not
Don't start
practical.
that.
I was like, I don't
And
want to
it's true,
start.
and then it's a bottle
Aye.
of scotch.
That was stage one.
Shouldn't every day.
Well, honestly, I don't want to interrupt, but
No,
John
go for it.
Paul and I, he was a double act with me. We would have 4 or 5 pints before we'd attempt to late in live because it was that bad.
I should have. No, I shouldn't
Right.
have. But that was the
So tell
problem.
us about the late in live.
Well, so I did this late in live, and they were like, look, close it, do the last 20 minutes. If it goes well, do 25. And I was like, brilliant. And at this point, this was about 3 years ago, I'd never really done shows that weren't my own. I'd done the odd wee one in like a circuit in a comedy club, but this is one of the first proper times. I'd be like, they're not my audience. Again, obviously, it starts at the back 11,
even
so
there to
people are already
see you.
steaming. No, they're not even there to see it. They're there to get blackout drunk
Aye.
and just go. Like it's a weird environment and a very lively crowd, right? And I remember being there, and I was like, went out, and I was.
I'm shiting
I
it.
drank
Shite in the room.
half of me, and I got out, and I was like, right, this will be fine, you can do it. But I was a wee bit nervous, so I had a few cocktail cans walking about the street. It's a great way to make yourself no nervous, to pace up and down and drink cocktail can at the Royal Mile. And I was doing that, and I was like, this will be fine. I got out, and I was watching the other acts all smashing it, doing amazing. I was like, right, good crowd.
Yeah.
I went out, and I was so nervous, I fucked up. Sometimes if you fuck up the first thing you say, that's it, gone. The full thing's gone. You go, no, I'm an idiot, I can't do this. And so I stumbled there the first thing, and I go, oh, I didn't mean to say that. So then I ended up doing my full 20 minutes in 5 minutes, right? What I thought was like 5 minutes. Like I was like, oh. And then I was like, what do I do now?
What am I doing now?
And see, I always think the worst thing about doing live stuff is you're on stage, right? And you're speaking to people with a mic, meanwhile you're having 10 other thoughts in your head going, what's next, what do I do? It's actual nightmare. Feel like, why does it, I say stand-ups in the green room all the time, I go, how the fuck did we agree to do this?
Torture method, you just.
And we chose it. It's like nobody forced me to do that. But when I went out and I did I was like, oh no, I've went through it. So I was like, I'm just going to have to pull something at my arse, and I was just making stuff up. And I don't like doing crowd work or that. No, actually, obviously.
No.
I was like making stuff up, and I was like, oh, it's terrible. And then I thought,
Look at you.
Bless his eyes,
You know,
Becky.
aye. Wait, what about that guy shot me? Oh no.
do you know what I said to somebody that looked like they drove here on a sunbed, and I was like, that was terrible. I was like, where'd that come from? I was like, and it wasn't even that tanned. But anyway, I was like, oh, this is terrible. And then I remembered a bit of a story I hadn't told, and I was like, brilliant. I went, I can go with this. And I was thinking, where the fuck's this flash? This has surely been 20 minutes. And then I start telling this story, and then I look over and I see the producer of the show, right, and she's like waving to me like this. And I'm
That's
like,
you.
right, and then she's got the host of the show, and she's like that. And then there's a random guy that doesn't even work there for the crowd's going there trying to get my attention. I'm like, what the fuck's
that
happening?
fire?
I look up, there's a flash going back, and I went, all right, there's the flash, right? They're telling me, and I went, well, I'm in the middle of a story, so I'll do another 5 minutes. I was like, I can't just walk off the stage. As much as I want to just drop the mic as soon as I went, it's like when I do 10k steps, I know that's all I need, so I want to just stop. I'm like, I've hit the limit, there. And then I went, I'll finish this, and then it was like, all right, people were falling asleep and all that, they were steaming, and I got off and I was like, oh, that wasn't very good. And they went, what the fuck, Paul, you just done 45 minutes.
I've never done 45 minutes.
5 minutes. And I was like, what? And obviously I thought I blasted through my material in 5 minutes, but I hadn't. I was just fucking steaming, and I had no concept of time, so I done my set the right way, and then I just went, and I was like, no,
drove up the road.
I could have been like, I'm like, oh no, am I one of the people, you know, you hear about comedians, they go, you can't get them off stage, they just stay an hour, and I was like, I couldn't wait to get off stage. It was horrendous. I ended walking home, and I was like, smoked about 20 fags on the way home, and I was like, that's it for me, I'm done, never doing stand up again. So that was humbling.
But there's a thing in it, I mean, it becomes ingrained in that you want to go back up, you miss the, well, we're all validity fucking validation queens, a lot.
That's all we want, that's what we live for.
When you start on even TikTok, you go, I want to do another one, or if you get you get a score. Like I done one a couple of nights ago, and right out of the ordinary, it was just me lip syncing to that. Do you want a photograph of that?
I was about to say, see, when you first started using TikTok, me and my pal Kendra, who you've heard.
I do know, I know Kendra.
We need to talk about that, because I watched
that.
Right, okay.
But during lockdown, we were obsessed with that. Another picture, would you post? You making videos to it, we used to send them to each other all the time. We loved it.
But I done one before and it done 500,000, and I done one the other night and it's done 400,000. Like,
I thought you were going to say 400.
Well, I know, what is this story with that song?
I don't know, but as people love you, right, and they're like, there's Ford again, and they're like, oh, you're on TikTok now, like they love that.
Well, you wouldn't think so with the fucking numbers we've got. It's expecting to be in the millions now.
But you know, Paul's got a podcast with his good friend Kendra.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I watched the episode with Julie and Greg.
Yeah.
And Kendra disclosed the fact that she has a wee fancy for you.
Well, she said...
For you?
Greg, surely he's a good looking man.
No, you. She says you, because we've told
For
Greg
you.
about it.
Turn up your hearing aid.
Sorry. Wait,
She's 30, but
she's 30.
I'd just like to clarify, we're no pumping. Just because that's
I'm glad you did. I seen a clip you confirming that, or something, because I was, and everyone, even I was telling somebody else I was doing this the other day, and they went, have they got it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I know I'm a very, very strikingly good looking older man, and she's a very good looking individual. No, the situation between us is what they would call avuncular. I'm like an uncle to her, and you know,
uncle.
A dodgy uncle.
A funkle.
A funkle. I'm a funky uncle.
Aye.
But have you any fans drilling over you? Have you got fans that are chasing you?
No, I've never experienced
no,
that.
Somebody obsessing on you, know?
Aye, sometimes we did, like, there was one person, like, that one of my pals used to call, like, my stalker, but that person would never know that we thought that. Aye. It was just the DMs on Instagram, sometimes a bit too suggestive.
You get them, and they're lovely right enough, but they start to get a wee bit stalkerish. Listen, let's get back to this Kendra thing. Now that I fully understand it. You know, is she talking about drawers dropping and all that?
She will love this. So no, what she says on the podcast, we're talking to Greg's and Jules, and and she's saying that, well, I brought it up because I thought she'd said that a while ago, but I thought now that Greg's here, we need to bring it up. She said that when she was younger, she had a particular attraction to Jack. Not Ford in real life. Jack and his makeup get up.
Oh fuck, have I got to do all that?
So, but I said this to Greg as well. Do you know what's amazing for you is, see your full career, people be like, oh, you look good, because they've seen you look old.
Well, you would have to. I've been 75 for 22 years.
It's amazing. Well, it worked for some people, including my
friend. Do you know
friend
what they're going to use a job in the first place? I wanted to get 3 old guys.
Nah, they've had their life.
Well, they all died. Well, we were filming. Early 6 years, you know, I'll not even tell you who it was. But it was three prominent actors in London that they wanted to play the old guys because they didn't think we were believable as young men or as old men. Fair enough, but they people are all dead, they all died while we were filming, so they would have to cut the programme.
Aye. Well, I'm glad you made the right choice.
I went to one of them's funerals.
And well, look, where would Kendra be if you'd done that?
Exactly.
She wouldn't have somebody to put her
So,
attention on.
well, I keep him. This is going out to Kendra. Where is my? Well, I keep the moustache. I can bring a bonnet. And is it cardigans you're in it? I don't know.
Aye, she loves cardigans.
Old Spice and that.
Old Spice and cardigans.
I will. It might, if depending on how she reacts to this, get her in next.
Right.
Before you leave, you'll need to get a wee selfie before I send it to Kendra. So you've got a show coming up then. Do you want to plug
Yes,
that?
I do.
Oh no, hold on.
Oh,
You can't do that right off the bat. I
don't think you've packed it.
oh. Is that another fake watch?
No.
Don't know. Oh, right.
So you've got to pull a plug. If you want to plug
See,
your
you spend
show.
your life trying to write funny, clever jokes, but you know what's funny? Shit like that.
You
That's
just
it.
need a
That's
plug.
funny.
You've asked them, your show's coming up.
Aye.
And would you like to pull a plug?
I would like to pull the plug.
There you go. Lovely. Don't break it, fuck.
I get it back. Sorry, I didn't know what
No, you get a wee
that
tug.
wasn't the hairstyle.
Right,
I was
so-
tugging the
Plug of the
plug.
plug.
That's actually better than what we've got.
Aye.
Do you want to tug the plug? Aye, that's better. So go.
So I have a brand new UK and Ireland stand-up tour. Love stand-up, always have.
Yes.
Called Cash Cow. It's coming to the Citizens Theatre. 4 nights at Glasgow Citizens Theatre. Come along if you want to come along.
The Sits
You
is
can
magic.
come along if you want.
Yeah, you played the Sits?
I've not played the Sits because it's been shut the full time I've been doing stand-up.
It's what a buzz.
I've done the Kings a few times and I love the Kings, but I like it's more intimate, you know.
Yeah,
a bit more
getting
intimate in the
right
sets.
in the
I'm excited for it. Yeah.
Cash cow.
Nice.
So do you think it will be a cash cow for
Well,
you?
that's the whole point. Is
Milk those
I
udders.
hope so.
What was Peter Kay trying to buy his mum a bungalow? Remember that tour?
I was saying that to a comedian the other day. I was like, how long till we can do the Peter Kay? We just do the same show for 4 bastard years
That's
and
it.
just milk it.
On
And
rotation.
then it's people are pure complaining about the show and they go,
Aye.
it's terrible, what's happening? Like, he doesn't even care. And he's like, I don't care. And I'm making them. I read that he gets the parking at the Hydro and I thought, that's a good deal. How'd you get that?
Aye, we do that.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody ran into Paul Riley's motor in the car park too while we were in. No. Some half-wit in a lorry ran right into his motor.
I want the parking.
For a wee while after we did the Hydro, you could just go up. It's just
What, did you just do 20 nights?
Okay, 21, and then you got, let's see, like,
21.
you could just drive up and the guy would go like that. It wouldn't matter who was on. Right, they'd let you in, you could walk in. But it dried up. It lasted for about 3 months. I was in
That's a
every
good
show.
gig.
Aye.
See, once my first stand-up show in Glasgow, I was doing the Oran Moor, and somebody said to me, see, now across the road to the Oran Moor, there's a Waitrose,
lane?
and above it,
Oh, the car park?
there's a car park, but people live there, so
That's
it's like, the flats, but it's technically the top floor's the Hilton's car park,
Right.
but somebody said to me, you've never fucking checked, I've been doing it for years, just go and park, and I was doing 12 shows, right, so I parked there 12 nights in a row, and then on the second last night, they were like, excuse me, where are you going? And I was like, I'm taking out my motor. And they were like, you signing at the hotel? And I was like, I was just saying, look, I've been here for a week. And they were like, nah, don't do it again. So
What do you call it? The Hydro about that is you just, when that opened, we thought, could we do that? And when you start selling the tickets for the word go, you're covered, right? Because
Aye.
the tickets are in. So we did 3 Hydros and we never wrote the show until we sold 1 ticket. So we announced it, it was sold,
aye,
and then we wrote it.
aye, that's what
you should
a
do.
lot of people do.
Because it gives
I
you
know
a
I should
light,
do
it gives
that.
you a bit of time.
Fire in your belly. Fuck, I need to get this done.
Well, my show starts in May. And it's completely written.
Where do we need to look for to get the
Yeah.
tickets?
You can find it on Instagram or anywhere. I don't have a website. Do people have websites?
No.
Get a wee link tree.
I've got a link
Right,
tree.
yeah, but
So
we've
my
got a
link tree.
link tree.
Just go on my Instagram, my TikTok, and you'll see the link in bio.
Google
and I've
your
got.
name.
I Google my fox.
Right, that's the plug going back in the bag, unless you want another wee poll.
London as well, and all the other places in the UK. If anybody's listening,
There.
Aye,
That
and
one.
how do you name me a place that's outside London that you've played?
I love Newcastle.
Right,
Did that in my last tour.
I played the Buzz Club there.
It's good.
How isn't they good?
It's
Have you played
so nice.
Manchester?
Aye, love that as well.
Another great
But
audience.
see, it's just them that is need down south, like their sound if they're northern. It's like they're Scottish,
If
the
the
same
nearer
patter. Aye, the closer they are. But then as well, this is the first time I'll be playing in Ireland, which I'm looking forward to. Because I went to Belfast for the first time last year, and I thought, this is so obviously I knew that, but it's so similar. Like, it just really feels like
Hame.
Glasgow when you're there. Aye, absolutely.
We did still game there, and we did it in Derry.
Oh, really?
And when we did it in Derry, it was just me and Greg and Paul playing it, and pretty quiet the whole way through, and there's a load of laughs in it. And it was all women with headscarves on and message bags, like the woman out of Father Ted. I'm no lying. It was making up 99% of the audience. Wow. And there's a big bit at the end where Greg's got to think for a minute. Will I go with them or will I no? And everywhere else we played it, and he's standing there, it's about 30 seconds, a dangerous thing to do. And he's standing there, acting his arse off at the end of the play. And a woman went, yeah, it's awful good when they're dressed up and doing it, aren't they? And he was as loud as fuck. Oh, very good, aren't they? Very convincing.
Very convincing.
And then he went, I'm coming. And everybody else went, that's the last line.
Do you know, I think it's funny we did, again, the first time I did stand-up, I remember, first time I did a full fringe run, right? No, full, I've never done the full thing, I'm a lazy cunt. I don't think you should do it too long. Full run, full month, never done it. Yeah. I do half the month.
Oh, do you now?
Aye.
Right, okay.
No, I just do it because I know that I have no stamina. And I'm a lazy bastard. But I do. If you do the same number of seats and you just do it in shorter,
yes,
I think that's better.
That's smarter, I
because
think.
I think people say you
need
need
full
to
for 10 and half full for 20.
Aye.
There we go.
And it's like if they do, like, I bet people always say you need to do the full run. You need to, like, that's the. But I'm like, every person I see after it's like on the flare, like.
Aye.
So it's I bet I'll do it one day, but I'm not doing it this year. But
is everybody still staying in shitey digs and all that shitey wee flats?
Well, see, this is the thing, right? The first time first two times I did it, this is so embarrassing. It is exactly why I'm no fit right into the scene and doing there with everybody, because I got put up in this really fancy hotel in exchange for to do TikToks about it all the time.
Oh, you bastard!
Last night the hotel with a spa.
I would have done the same.
Everyone's like, get it, I'll be sleeping on like somebody's couch, and
I'll tell you what happened. I was out with, I can't say his name, but he shit himself when he was out with me. We'd done we were in Alexander's, and it was away doing in England. And on the way back, he's shit himself, he's full of drink. And he went, it's going to take ages to get back to the flat. And I said, I'm bursting to see this flat. What's that? What's that? Pick that up.
Oh, wow.
He's like, you tell people I've shot myself.
What is that?
Right.
Fair enough, okay. So my pal shot himself.
Not be Catherine.
You might let me tell this fucking story before I slap you good looking. He'd shot himself. He can't wait to get
Say it for a fifth time.
Right. So the guy I was with shot himself.
Oh, you could shout yourself.
A wee bit. And I said, I can't wait to get the digs. He went, I've got the key. I've never been in the digs either. And I went, okay, so we're up this old house, up the first floor, gets the key, opens the door. It's a fucking midden. Every person's been using this for years. So he goes into the toilet in the lobby, and I looked round, and I were only half a door, the tap bit. Right, so I can just see his arse on the pan, like that. And I went, John, there's no bottom to that door. And he's like, this is a midden, isn't it? And I went, but you fucking told me you walked about shite yourself. But they really are, honestly, some of the digs are terrible. We went back to digs of fairly important comedians, and it's a shithole, mice and all that.
Aye, and they fucking charge you a bomb for it, and you have no choice. It's murder.
But not for you.
Not for me. Well, that only happened to me 3 times.
So you have to hear yourself.
So 1 year I stayed with my brother's girlfriend. 1 year.
Right, okay.
But every other time I've been very lucky, and I'm very grateful.
Aye. See, I had you said all that late in life stuff and all that.
You're liar,
He's one of us. Plays a long game now, only do half a run. And but doing that into the digs, not no me.
Lifestyle hotels.
But look, the thing was, I totally get it, but everyone I spoke to went, well, I would say not to doing that, and I was like, obviously no, like, I'm going to take it if it was offered, but like I did, like, I get why that's a bit jarring to hear. It's like, oh well. So at the first ever review I got, the guy said, nay, like, whatever, they did this award, it's like Pride of the Fringe or something like, something to do with like a tenacious spirit or something, like being, and whatever the award was called, it said no, whatever this award's called for Paul Black, though, because my first show was sponsored by Tenants. They sponsored the show, so we had to do a wee bit
So
about
you're
them.
a commercial boy.
Aye.
No eligible.
But that's the thing, see when I realise, like, see when you do stuff that's on the internet, like the paid ads, whatever, I haven't done many of them for years now because I don't really post as much on TikTok, but the money in them compared to the money you do for slaving away doing like these shows or writing scripts, and the money, you just go, are you joking me? Like, I could pay whatever to write this script, but then they have 30-second video going, I love this brand of toilet roll.
There's a lassie we met that was doing 3 Morton's rolls a week, eating a Morton's roll and popping it on, and she was getting 1,500 a week for all she had to do was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm putting an egg on it this morning.
She's trying to explain that to my mom when I think she's still to this day. I think now she's accepted that this is my job, but it did take her a while, and she'd always be like, you know what, you need to get a trade. She'll always need a trade, and I'm like, Mum, I'm an artist, Mum. Okay.
Or worse, your mum comes in and goes, this is a great TikTok. Wait till you hear this. Fuck.
Do you know what? That's another thing. See if you've ever done it online. All I've ever had is people go, should do a sketch about this, and then they tell me the worst idea.
Oh no, man, that's the worst, man. See when somebody comes up and they go like, here's my mate here, he's an unconscious comedian, and you wish the fuck he was. You know what I mean? Because he's tell you smell his breath and all that. Listen to his fucking wonky shonky stories.
I had somebody come up to me once, they were like, I've got this idea for a sketch, right? He went, so this guy, he's addicted to tomato sauce, right? But all he can find is mustard.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
stop writing right there.
I was like, and then
that's a go.
I was like, oh, brilliant. I went to him, look, I think you should make that one. Seems like it's your passion
It's
project.
funny. Do you think it's funny how red sauce and brown sauce makes a huge impact on, because at some point, what do you call it, these kind of shows go right down the fucking stank, and they end up going, what kind of thirst do you like? You've own thirsty thing, I drink this, and arguing about that. And you're like,
that'll be somebody's in the process of developing a brand new podcast where the hook is brown or red sauce.
Aye. We get like, emails every week, and they come in and go, got a new idea for Jack Victor if he's ever come back. Why don't you go back to when you're Wayne's? Well, we'll be fucking unemployed then, won't we? Because I can't be a Wayne. I can dress up as an old man.
You could try.
No, I wouldn't be a convincing 10-year-old.
Listen, this to me, this dynamic that you have, this dynamic before me, I feel like I'm interviewing you now. Just because I'm sitting the way I'm
That's
sitting.
fine,
I
big it up, take it.
Enough for a sitcom, because the chemistry's there. They love intergenerational comedy. They love it, and they love this as well.
You tell
pairing
Kendra.
old talent with new talent.
That's what do you call it? Our unique selling point.
Right.
You know
USP.
what I mean?
You've got to do.
You tell Kendra that I could replace this bastard in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Somebody actually fancies me.
We'll get Kendra.
But maybe she'll get sick of you.
We'll get her.
She probably
earmarker and we'll get her in.
Aye.
Listen,
absolutely.
thank you so much, Paul, for coming in.
No problem.
You've been
Thank
a
you for
star.
having
I
me.
didn't realise you were going to go in so much, but we'll try and keep basing it in.
See if we can cut it.
Thanks,
Thank you
man.
so much,
Thank
Paul.
you very much. It's been an honour, and all the best.
Paul Black.
Paul Black, people.
Thank you.
Hey there, boogalugs, prick up your ears and eyes. Hey there, boogalugs, well, you got a big surprise. It ain't no podcast, what it is you just don't know. We're just saying, you're welcome to the Ford and Shelby Show. The Ford and Shelby Show. That is the Ford and Shelby Show.